outrage from Tinubu supporters, just as Sarah has met with the lawmaker to drop the idea of trying to regulate the social media. APC supporters have come out to say that they have used social media to damage the, how will I put it, to damage the reputation of Tinubu. And don't forget that because of this Chicago State University, because there has been counter and counter whether denial of whether Tinubu forged his certificates or not. And BBC has been giving them hope that yes, no evidence that he forged the result. That is neither here nor there. But we know that most of these things that or this statement or the position of BBC, don't be surprised. That is exactly what the Supreme Court is going to say. And they have taken their members out there to debunk the deposition from the CSU. But that is not holding water. The question is that what does how does the world international community, how do they see Tinubu now? Because it is really, really terrible. Whether they like it or not, or whether the supporters are coming out to say, it is not true. The children of AIDS and all of that. And this issue of the way the economy is going so bad, they are trying to paint it. Don't worry. This statement they usually make, oh, it will favor me and my family. They've stopped that. They've not been saying that. And now that we are hearing that fuel scarcity or scarcity of fuel is hitting Lagos, they are saying, oh, it is not true. They want to spoil the... I don't understand. Ask me, Tinubu ruled in Lagos. Tell me any of them to come out, an average Lagosian to come out and say, this is exactly when it comes to human development, when it comes to, developing the people financially, economically. Let them come out and say this is what we have gained. Nothing. They've gained nothing. He has done nothing, but they are coming out. I don't know. This is to tell you, because some people are saying, oh, maybe because of this election that came up that we started knowing the mind of many people. That is to tell you the hatred they have for other people, for other tribes. Because somebody cannot tell you to do something if you don't have that thing in mind. So this whole thing about this election in 2023 has really brought out what some people have been done since. So they just saw the opportunity and they grabbed it. Because nobody's going to put whatever on your head to say, no, you have to support it, you don't have to support it. Because they can see the reality before them. So they believe that this social media has really damaged. And I don't know why the government is always afraid of social media. One thing I believe is that no matter what the kind of lies you want to talk about, whether you are on the side of the government or you are not on the side of the government, especially when you are not on the side of the government, if you really want to tarnish the image of the government or anybody who is in power, see, either way, in less than 24 hours, it will be revealed. And thank God for fact checkers. They will fact check whatever you have said, whether it is true or not. So I see no reason why people will be afraid. If you do the right thing, I don't think you'll be afraid that somebody is going to be tarnishing your image. But like I said, this issue of Chicago State University, that is exactly what is really eating all these Tinubu, all these Agbadorians. It's eating them up so seriously. They are suffering. It's nothing that they're not suffering with. Even them, they are even supporting Tinubu. Tinubu does not even have that time, because people will not ask you, are you buying fuel differently? Are you buying, or do you have a special market you go to go and buy your food items? No, everybody sees suffer the same thing. So and I begin to ask, then why are you still supporting somebody who does not even care about it? For those of you who are defending him here and there, you are using your blood, your sweat and everything about you to defend somebody who does not even care about you, just because of a religion, just because of a ethnicity. Who does that? It's only a fool that does that. Because I don't understand. Why should you be loyal to any politician, irrespective of where they come from? Why should you be loyal to them when they don't have your interest at heart? Any politician at all. I don't understand. Whether some people will tell you that, oh, it is this politician that have made some people not to even be reasoning well, due to poverty, due to lack of knowledge or lack of education and what have you, because they have already weaponized all of those things against them. But we still have some people whose heads are still up there to say, no, no matter what. We're not going to fall for all these your shenanigans. Like I said, you as a if you don't have a ulterior motive that you want to do evil, I see no reason why you should be afraid of a social media. So in other countries, don't they have social media? Because you can see what they are doing. Why should you be afraid? Social media. Nobody needs to pick anybody. Because the truth will be there, just be there for everybody to see. It's only when they want to do evil, they don't want their evil to go out there. They will not be telling you they want to regulate social media. What Buhari did, try to do for 8 years. He couldn't do it. The question is that if you try to subject Nigerians to restrict communication, to restrict what have you, in Nigeria, the social media in Nigeria, are you going to, what of Nigerians that are outside the country? So you are going to tell them what? I don't understand. I don't know how they are going to do it. The world is a global village. The world is a global village. Whatever you do, it goes viral. Unlike those days that people will be depending on all these TV stations and radio stations until when you read paper. How many people do read paper? But now you get the information. Pia, 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 pia. If you lie, if you want to lie against the government, if you want to lie against any politician that you don't like, because you don't like the politician, you just want to lie against it will boomerang, it will be exposed in no distant time. It will be exposed. So I don't understand. I'll just laugh at these people, the same set of people that they have used social media for propaganda to destroy other people's governments. Then it has come to their turn now. They don't want the same thing to be repeated. Buhari did it. He wanted to gag the social media. This one now is coming, and they will tell me that Tinubu is a Democrat. Really? We can see. It's so unfortunate. There's nothing they are going to do. And some of the supporters are saying, there's this madness on social media. I know the reason why they are saying it, because they feel that the image of their Lord or their God has been damaged. Before the CSU released the results or the record of Tinubu, himself, he said it, if they release it, it will cause irreparable damage. So was it a social media that caused the problem? That is food for thought for everybody. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.